Hi, I'm Steve Richardson, and welcome to my latest video. If you have a website that you use to market your law firm, then you're probably and should be regularly adding content to that site, preferably at least once a week. This is because Google favors websites that regularly add content that is interesting and informative to people that are surfing the web and searching for that information. And one of the biggest categories to use for content on a law firm website are frequently asked questions, or FAQs. This is because people usually type their question right into the search engine. And if you can write content that has the question phrased the way they would type it into that search engine, you're more likely to be found, your content is more likely to be consumed, and you're more likely to get a potential client out of it. But in addition to FAQs, there is another type of content you should also be writing for. In addition to frequently asked questions, or FAQs, you should also have should ask questions, or SAQs. These are questions that the average person wouldn't necessarily think to ask or type into the search engine, but they really should, because there's important information that they should know. For example, people may type into a search engine if they're being sued by a creditor or somebody's coming after them in court, and they're worried about a levy on their bank account. They might type in, "What is a bank levy?" to get more information. Well, if they're concerned about bank levies and maybe they're getting Social Security benefits, the should ask question is, can they levy on my Social Security money? Because the answer to that question is no. They can't take your Social Security money out of your bank account. But these are should ask questions. Another example might be someone might type in, "I was in an accident and I got ticketed for careless driving. What are the penalties if I plead guilty?" Common information. I have a page on my site that talks about the penalties for careless driving. But the should ask question is, can my guilty plea be used against me in a subsequent civil suit over the accident? Because that's not something that a judge in municipal court is going to deal with as far as the penalties for careless driving. They'll give you a fine, there'll be certain court costs or whatever, and points against your license. But a subsequent civil suit, those are consequential problems that can arise out of that plea. But that's information they really need to know. So you should think about, when you write an FAQ and you answer it, at the bottom, you should have links to other pages on your site with SAQs. And maybe, as you write above those links, you could add language like, if you're interested in this, or worried about this, or this is important to you, then you should be asking these other questions that my smartest and savviest clients didn't know to ask. So this points out to them the more important questions without making them feel guilty or stupid because they didn't ask it. And then they'll start delving deeper into your site, which is always a good thing, and they'll be more likely to give you a call about their case. So I hope this little tip on content for your website was helpful, that you're able to start thinking about some of those SAQs to put in with the FAQs on your website to make it even better and more effective in growing your firm. Now, if you like this content and would like more, be sure to click on that subscribe button, and even better, the bell icon to get notified when new content is uploaded. I usually add a video once a week. So that's it on FAQs and SAQs, and I'll see you in the next video.